Hello, welcome pen friends. I'm back with another pen allowance. This is going to be kind of an unusual one. It's not a fountain pen, it's not ink even. It's just a couple of things that kind of support my hobby. And in fact, in one case, support YouTubing and organizing the different things. So I've got a set of stencils that I got from Amazon. I've got a little organizer that I found in the Dollar Tree. And then over in Walmart, I went a little crazy with index cards that I'm going to try out. And then in my grocery store, I found these. And these are kind of pen or pencil size, and we'll kind of look at them closer. So let's see. I think we'll start with this little organizer here. I don't know if this will work out, but if it doesn't, we can put little brads and nails in it and stuff. But what I thought was, I've got just tons and tons of little tins and containers like this with extra nibs. And I'd really like to kind of have a place that they would fit in. So, I thought this was Dollar Tree for $1, and that's not going to, if it doesn't work out, it'll work out for something. I know this goes on my Moon Man glass nib pen. And I'd kind of like to get this is a little wooden box my mom gave me. I wanted to get that back over with my jewelry. And then I've got lots more, but this was just to give you the idea of what I was getting this for. Oh, that's my Lamy stub. I want to make sure I know where that is. And I believe this is a wing. Yeah, this is a wing sung. I can keep it right next door to the Lamy, but anyway, I just thought that and that's a Moon Man mini nib, and I've got several of those depending on, I keep swapping them out of the pens that they're in. So, I don't know, I'm going to give that a try. I'll have to kind of still be gentle with it, but they're steel nibs. They're not like they're going to break or anything. So, I think that may work, who knows. So, anyway, I thought that was worth a try. So there was that. And then these ones here, these just really intrigued me because I have quite a lot of projects that I try to organize, even for videos. And sometimes I wind up with pens that I want to, kind of keep everything together in one little container. And these are stackable. Oh man, I mean, you guys have probably already seen these. I just had never seen this size. And it was in the back to school aisle at the grocery store. You can't let me loose in the store right now, I guess. They had like blue and purple, and I didn't see the red ones, but I saw the blue and the clear and the purple. So I'm going to give them a try. And I was playing around with them. They're actually probably available somewhere cheaper, and I really want to know if you guys know of a cheaper place. But they were $2.50, and I was willing to give it a try. I wanted to try it. So I started putting pencils in. Now the Blackwing pencils are kind of long. They'd have to go sideways. They can't go straight in here. But your average regular pencil, your school pencil will. That will fit right in there. And that's not really what I got it for. What I really got it for was for when I was going to, and these are not the pens I'm talking about, but, well, this one will be. So when I get ready to do that review, I may want that pencil, the ink that I'm using, and the little paper that goes with it, and anything else that, and I can have these organized and ready. But I can think of 1,000 uses for these. I really can. So I was thinking that I definitely wanted to give it a try. Right now, this pen is inked up, and I'm not even ready to do the early impressions yet because I'm kind of I got a really good ink in it right now, and it's really going well. But anyway, I'm excited that that's upcoming. So I'm thinking about things like that. But these are, let's see, made by Advantis Corporation. They do have a website. But I saw online that you could get them at Target and places like that. This was just happened to be that I was perusing the H-E-B grocery store, and I found them, and I just thought they stack up really nice. I've used these before, a different kind, where I put like paper clips or little craft things. So I'm familiar with how these things work, and they're quite handy. As much as I like wood and old-fashioned things, I do use quite a bit of plastic things like this when it works out. So More later on these. So that's the end of the plastic. Okay, next was, this was an Amazon purchase. Let me try to put it so you can see all the letters. This was actually inspired by, let me see if I can get this right. Okay, this must have been from Robin, Art Journal Girl. I hope I'm not getting that wrong, because I watch both Bree and Robin, Bria's documented journey. So I get all scrambled up about where I saw things. But I believe I got that right, and I'll link you to her channel when I figure out what I'm trying to say. That she had this on there, and I got to looking at it, and boy, these are really nice stencils. Now, I do prefer kind of the plastic ones. Let me reach up over here and get... I prefer the thinner ones because, you know, they stick in the back of your journal and they're easier in some ways, but these are really nice. I've been playing with them all week, and they actually, that's a whole separate thing. They actually are easy to trace with. So let's trace something. Let's just do it. I have a word I need to put. This is my bullet journal I just moved out of. There were a few pages left, so I'm going to do my rough draft on my, I'm actually a little bit late with setting my intention, but I guess better late than never. So that's the word I want, is intention. So let's see if we're anywhere near. And this is the pen I like, the Micron 01, the Pigma Micron. So it's hard for me to explain what makes these great, but I'm going to try to show you. It's kind of beveled in a way. You know, like when you cut a picture... Oh dear, I can't even think of what it's called. I'm having trouble with words today. But anyway, it's not straight up and down. It's actually like kind of at an angle. So your pen goes right in there really good. And I love the fact that you got upper and lower case on this particular one. The only thing I didn't like was the portability is not quite what it is with those smaller ones. But that's okay. It makes up for it in the fact that they're... Whoops. I made a little imperfection. Okay, I'm doing intention, so I-N-T. It makes up for it in the fact that it's just so smooth, and oh my goodness. T-E. I was really happy to be able to get these on Amazon. And they're big, but they've turned out to be just right for a lot of the things I've been doing. I used it on one major spread in my new bullet journal for my video planning, which is actually keeping me on much better track. I-N-T-E-N-T. Knowing me, this is going to fall just right. I don't mind it going all the way across, but I can just tell what's going to happen. But I love how smooth it is. I mean, you don't have to work hard to get these letters on here. O-N. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I was hoping it would lap over, but I didn't actually measure and work at that, so that's my own darn fault. Okay. But we'll get it there one way or another. Oh, it fits. Oh, happy day. I've had a couple of days of weird stuff, so you never know. And it still might be a little weird because I'm at an angle there. Okay, but that's acceptable. That's just fine. Intention. Okay, and then I could do some decoration. So these are just really, really nice. I like them. They've got the numbers too. So you've got numbers, you've got uppercase and lowercase, and you've got a nice ruler with the centimeters along them. And, you know, it came with a set of 3, so when you break it down, this would be about $5 for one set. Maybe a little less than that. My math is not that great. But like I said, that I have looked forward to, and I finally pulled the trigger on getting the stencils. And it's Basic is the company. You know, that company makes some really cool index cards too, which I've run right through 100 of them. So, but these are 20 millimeter, and I'll link you to where I purchased them at Amazon in case you're interested. Okay, so that page awaits me. I have lots of thoughts already, and I have some really rough stuff written down, but I like to do an intention at every new moon. I'm just dragging a little this time. Things have been busy. So, index cards. I was just about out, and I ran into trouble because I really love these. These are the ones from, well, I guess I'm going to, Fig. Baron and Fig, okay. I got confused. But these are like $10 for 100. I can't afford that. I go through index cards like I do, you know, water practically. So I'm going to try. Let's try these, because this was what I found at Walmart. It says Myndology dot grid. Now I think the dot grid is quite a bit bigger on these. I think it's a 7mm, which would be just fine because that's good for me. This is a 5mm, which is what I'm used to in my bullet journal. So I don't know, it may be weird, but oh, that's almost open. Use my trusty little seam ripper to get in there. But I am really curious about these, so, oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, they're attached. Oh, that's, ooh, and they feel really nice. All right, let's get some fountain pen ink. That's the main thing, is to find out, are they gonna feather like nuts, or are they gonna be good? Because these were, I lost the receipt, but I think they were $1.19 or something. It didn't raise my, you know, nerves about spending the money, so couldn't have been much. Okay, here's my trusty background, and what I did, I got a paintbrush out, and I grabbed from my art journal area one of my old ink vials with KWZ Baltic Memories, and I'm just going to see. I don't have it in a pen, but I'll have to use a different pen, but I just want to see what gives with these index cards. I don't even think it said what it was. It doesn't say anything about the weight of the paper, I don't think. Let's see. No, it just leaves you to wonder, but it does say dot grid 0.25, and I would imagine that's about 1/4 inch, I think. Yeah. Myndology, good thinking. And they have a website too. Let me hold that up. Whoop. Appleton, Wisconsin. Huh. MYNDOLOG, Myndology.com. If these are nice, they sure are thick and smooth. All right. Painting isn't going to tell us a whole lot, though. Let's go ahead, grab the currently inked pens, and just go for it. Okay. Went on there. It's not Tomoe River paper, obviously, but it might be a nice exploration. Actually, let's use today's. Today's was, this is silly. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just a scribble test. Diamine Earl Grey. Okay, we'll just kind of write and see what happens, because a lot of the index cards, the ones I've been getting from the Dollar Tree, are terrible, really. I mean, I use them all the time anyway, as note takers on my main desk, as little lists to run out the door with. I'm an index card addict, but I just wanted to find something a little bit better, but I can't spend $10 on 100. I mean, that's just not going to work because of the way I go through them. Okay, this is a broad nib too. This is the Genhao X750 with, I think this is Noodler's Purple Heart. Let's see. It's a good thing. Yeah, this is Noodler's Purple Heart. And it's a broad nib. Huh. Okay, you know, it's like not Clairefontaine and it's not Tomoe River, but it is acting pretty nice considering. Not bad. It feels really nice. And I do like the fact that there's dot grids. Actually, my cursive writing fits right in a 7mm space. And I know that because of using the lined Cafe Note, which I can't get anymore. I have to go and use 2 boxes of their new kind, their grid. But I'm going to get used to that. Let's see what else. Oh, I got a stub here. I don't know. That might that might just kill it. But let's see. So this is the Retro 51 Tornado. And I know that that's a Roaring Clinger Cassia. I wonder how much more ink I have. I've been writing with this quite a bit, but oh, well, it's half a fill. Okay, that's good. Huh. Surprised I'm not lower. Huh. Not bad. I know I've had a lot of feathering with the other kinds, so. Okay, that's that index card, and I do like that. I'm sure that if I wanted to sit here and make a list, let's see. What is this? This is the medium nib. You know, I would probably grab one of these and just make a grocery list. I know tomorrow I have to go to the thrift store. I have donations. Oops. Store, HEB. Dogs. Have my dog sitting tomorrow. Or not sitting, you know, taking care of them. My nephew dogs. Okay, and then some kind of fun. So if I want to make a quick list, it's not ridiculous, really, and it didn't go through either side. So I like that. That definitely will be some that I'll use. There were 75 in it for just a little bit over $1, so I think that's really worth it. And it's so funny. I'm so spoiled that I thought right away, oh, it doesn't have rounded corners. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can use my corner rounder if I just have to have rounded corners, but I don't have to. Okay, let's see about the other one. The other one was Pen and Gear. Okay, I know something about that paper. I have a pen friend that writes on it, and I have a little notebook she sent me, and so I know about the paper, but I have no idea what their index cards are going to act like. And these were, I think these were less than, I don't really remember. It couldn't have been more than $2 though, or I wouldn't have put them in the cart. So these are Pen and Gear heavyweight ruled index cards, 100. You could tell they'd be heavyweight because that's pretty thick for 100. Let's see what happens here. We'll just kind of do the same thing. Okay, these are smoother, like to the touch. These are textured more, but that makes sense because I'm familiar with the paper, and the Pen and Gear paper is more textured. So let's see. Well, I guess to be fair, we'll just do a swatch of that ink that doesn't match anything else I have, but it was one I didn't mind using because there's really not much. You'd think there was, but there's hardly any left in there. Oh my. That really looks different if you see. Of course it's got to dry, but it went on really dark. Okay. And that way we can see if it goes through and how it behaves after a minute or two. Okay, I guess, yeah. We'll sort of do that same thing. We'll grab the Serendipity with the, oh man, my desk is a mess. I just realized. Diamond. You'll probably be seeing this on Sunday. I'm just, this Friday night right now, and I've got a lot to do tomorrow, so I'll probably be coming back in to do tags and work on it later tomorrow. But I thought, since we're not doing Sunday Fun Series, let's have something. And I was doing this anyway. This is me looking for things. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. I didn't feel bad writing on it or anything. Let's take that Jen Howe. This is quite a hardy ink there. It never did go through. Huh, that's really good. Of course, I haven't done a review on Purple Heart yet, but it is a really dark saturated ink. So if it was gonna do something weird, it would, I guess. Noodlers. Purple Heart. Purple Heart. Huh. Okay, I'm not actually feeling like it's as smooth on there. We're on here. Let's see. Let me make sure the ink's not clogged up down in the back. No, it's doing good. Okay, I've got to give it every chance there. Well, maybe that pen is just... It feels smoother on the Myndology index card, so. Okay. try that same thing. Okay. Yeah, it just, I don't know if you can notice, but at times it doesn't quite feel like it's completely making contact. But for list making and even for some quick indexing where I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep the sample, you know, no, keeping samples. What I mean is if it's not going to stay long term, if it's just coming through to be tried out and then cleaned out, that's the kind of thing I've been looking for. So that, because I do all of my indexing on the Kohler ring ones. Oh yeah, and that was my other idea that I had, I know I'm all over the place, but I'm too deep in it now to stop. I thought with these little super stackers, one of the things I want to do is keep the ink flight in it until I complete my reviewing, because this is what's been happening, y'all. I kind of in danger of using the ink before I actually profile it. So this would be just perfect. And, you know, I know that may sound silly, but after I almost used up all the J or Von kyanite or whatever it is, I almost used that all up. I realized, oh, okay, you know, I really like to be able to profile it. I sometimes look back on the profiles to remember, okay, how did I think of this? What did this work? How'd this work out? I look in my ink journal as well, but I really think these boxes are going to help me organize, and anything that can do that is like a lifesaver. So, neat. A couple of index card options that are not any that I had tried before. The Pen and Gear is this one here, and then, uh-oh, the cat's misbehaving. And then here's the dot grid Myndology, which are connected almost like a pad. That would be really kind of handy on a desk, because on my other desk, I'm going to go get what I use. Okay, so on my work desk, I have this where I just kind of put the index cards. Actually, these I was actually going to do a separate review on, because these are some pretty neat ones too. But I guess I could grab the actual container and show you. Yeah, so this is what these are. These are the basic. And I had gone through a whole 100 pack of these that were lined with white on one side, but these are grid graph with white on the other side. And these are quite good. They are pretty toothy, and but the fountain pens act good on them. I'm going to try really quick to show you, but I can't go too far with it because I noticed that we're filling this. Yeah, I'm filling my memory up. So this is the Genhao. Not behaving real well today, but X750. In fact, I might just let me grab the other one. Just so we know, because we know this is a super smooth. So this is the, yeah, this is way smoother. Diamine Earl Grey. So I don't get feathering or mess on these either. These are really nice. And so I was thinking about doing a review, and I kind of had held those back. But that's okay. That's just something to look forward to, because I really like these. And I keep them on my desk in a container like this. But with the case of this one here being with the gum on the side, I like that. I actually think that would be really handy for a work bag, or just to have on the go, or even to put on your desk. So, whoo, what a mess I have here. But I hope this helps you. It's always kind of fun, I think, to share how we spend our pen allowance, and that's what I like to do. So hopefully it gave you a few ideas, and I will work at trying to link everything that I can find for you, and write down, you know, where I found these things. This is like a colossal mess. So I'll see you next time. Got to go before my memory and my camera goes berserk. But let me know what you think of these things, and you'll probably be seeing more of these super stackers, because I couldn't help it. I really think those are going to help get me organized. So I'll see you next time, and you just take care. Have a good day. Bye for now.